back to it. Bro, I need to save more. Imagine autosave is, you know, failing someday. I would be doomed. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm just doing something really quick and then we can, you know, start. Alright, let's go. Hey jerk, hold it right there.
Monomy's such a dumb child.
That's one of my favorite voice lines ever. Don't get in my way. Just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. Wait, can you hear me, guys? Yeah, from my perspective, I sound a little bit, you know, silent. How's it? Is it silent? Yeah, I think.
Hey!
Brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nakamura? Oh yeah, bro got blasted, bro, right? I see, so you've come to avenge him. Avenge? It sounds like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway.
Since Nakamura is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye.
Now then I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it, there's no way Nakamura is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead, there's no way. Not in a million years. Oh, I think he would die of age by then.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves from now. If something happens here, every one of us expect Nakamura will die. I'm so excited about that.
How about it?
Who knows, maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn?
What are you saying, fiend? You will find out soon enough.
See?
Let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. What do you have to say? It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
Geez, how troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for sake of our two fallen comrades. Alright, then let's go. Bro, the elevator, I know. Escalator just spawned. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And then everyone was inside Monokuma Rock. Bro, look at how empty this elevator is. What the fuck? The elevator began its steep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizing so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. Okay,
What?
that's different. But it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nakamura's not here either.
Hey,
Is Nakamura really participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
no, no.
Why bother?
That's
What?
well now.
Let's begin.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Boki Mio, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hyoko Sayonji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and full-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with my hero's death. The person who killed those 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter what the cost. For our sake, for our friends' sake, for Buki and Hyoka's sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, blowing the hope and despair, has begun. Yes. Set skills, what do we have? Okay, that's all, I guess. Alright. Present. That's not important now. Change difficulty? Oh hell no. Finish preparations, I would say.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
Wait, are those stands based on the actual height?
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
Yeah, you're not helpful, I'm sorry.
Fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that?
Means you're stupid, so you're useless for
Listen
us.
up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Alright.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those 2 can't participate in the arguments.
Why?
Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Why?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
Yeah.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms.
Oh yeah, that scene, right?
We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story. And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Why not?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Oh, whoa, whoa, damn, bro.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door.
But we know there were
when that
like
happened,
the drumsticks
We didn't just
between
find
the door.
Ibuki's body. We also, and not just
Oh,
that,
sorry.
her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
You don't.
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
No.
Lie? Why would I lie?
I have proof.
Obviously. So you can make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it.
Yeah, I will. Come on, fucker.
Try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
I will. It's just as Katsushi said, Naruto's the kind of guy who will just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now, thanks to that. Okay, let's get this clean. Make your argument.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would
Only
Hajime
witness?
lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
No.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
Oh,
It probably is Hajime's fault.
I have proof, fucker. Come on.
Hajime's testimony.
Hajime's testimony is a lie, and the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
I'm not.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
No.
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie. means it probably is Hajime's fault.
What just happened?
Hajime's testimony. That would also be. I don't think I can. After all, why would Hajime? Well, obviously, did Hajime turbo the.
The fact that the bodies were imitated.
Thanks.
No, that's wrong. I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie. Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Yeah, why the fuck did you ask?
Huh? Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
Bro, what the fuck?
It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
Aw, dude.
Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Yeah.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the step wall all by herself, right?
I guess so.
That seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
But there has to be more to
If
it.
Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
Hiyoko.
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
It is.
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone.
It doesn't have to be like
So all we
this.
gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
In 10 minutes.
Shouldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
It is, but I don't think Hiyoko was killed while I was gone.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And
Yeah.
that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Huh?
Me too?
What the hell? Why is it gonna be us?
The others all have alibis.
Wait, really?
Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together.
What is with here, Gundam?
Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that.
Oh
And
yeah.
if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
But he isn't even in a class trial, bro.
Hey! What are you talking like? Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
Yeah, that's true, but I still don't think the murder happened after I left.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
I was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is this really it? Alright. Make your argument.
killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
Yeah.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
Yeah, but they're like
The
drumsticks.
lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Mm-hmm.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay, I can prove that with my evidence. Then it has to be the globe. It is indeed not the thing I was thinking. And then we're back to the moment when I can't do anything.
They tried to keep us from getting in.
Alright, I have an idea.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken door?
Bro. God.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor.
I actually feel stupid.
The killer was still inside the music
What proof do I have?
by locking the door from the inside. They tried to keep us from getting in.
Surveillance monitor video. How would that help?
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have a lock. Was on the floor. What are you talking about?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door, they tried to keep us from getting in.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
What are you talking about?
Alright.
The
what do we know that it actually was locked?
By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door?
Yeah, please give me a
That
white
door
noise.
should not have had a lock.
More white noises.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Please, please, please.
Are you talking about the drumstick?
And we
The killer was
failed.
still inside.
We will never give up.
Am I just stupid or what am I doing wrong?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
It has to be the
The lock
semi-transparent
was on
globe.
the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the
Why isn't it the blob?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
They tried to keep.
It seems they were trying.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had. The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Please help me or something, what the fuck?
the killer was still inside the music venue.
Yes.
By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had.
The lock was on the floor.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Ah.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor
In front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
I tried everything. I got an achievement.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor.
Floor in front of the. Are you talking about the broken? You can use that as a. By doing that, we can wait until we get. And suddenly it. So they look like. I have seen this in
Serial crime dramas.
Oh my god, please.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
What am I doing wrong? Alright. Just think clearly about everything, alright? If you think strong enough, we'll come to a good answer, alright?
By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have. The lock was on the.
Maybe they
Talking about the broken. You
no,
can use that as a bolt. By doing that, we can.
but they
wait
want
until
me
we
to
get-
do
and
something
suddenly
a
it-
Canis thing,
I have seen this in
Serial crime dramas.
right? Because it says Person's remark contradicts the truth. Be able to prove that with my evidence. I'm so stupid.
The killer was still inside the music venue.
They
By
want me to
locking
do
the
the
door-
opposite from what I was thinking I should do.
No,
That's so far. Oh my god. Why?
Wait a second. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Oh my god, that was so stupid. Ah, god!
From the outside? There's a semi-transparent blob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent blob. Like rubber, maybe?
No clue. It wasn't rubber at all. The semi-transparent globe was probably.
I see! That semi-transparent blob must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
It isn't.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
Next time I should just read it clearly.
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Yeah, it's alright.
Miss Sonia.
We cleared it.
And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
I also think that. Please don't do it again.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Yeah.
Aw, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Oh yeah?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
Oh my god, that's why there's the black paper, right?
We went back with everyone else. Hyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
It's like I said.
Just reveal?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
I knew it.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton writing at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
The scrap was stuck on the bait right in the music venue. Now I should be able to figure out what it is. No, not him. No! Ah! Okay. What is this? I don't know. Wall fabric? Why did I destroy the L? Oh, wallpaper. That's easy. Ah! Oh shit! No. What the actual... That's a bit much. Like this. Oh my god, that was easy.
Got it!
Damn, that was actually easier than the other ones.
Yeah. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there?
Right. You overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting, a tear in the wallpaper. See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
Yeah.
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
The scrap of paper stuck to the baton light was part of the wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko? Oh, of course it is! If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give it a try. What's this? Oh, logic dive. I forgot how it worked. Okay, that's how I slow down, that's how I speed up. How do I jump? How do I jump? Break? Oh, jump. Jump! Give me the speed! It's a little bit much speed. I need more speed, question one. Why did you suddenly appear at the crime scene? Bam, look at how easy. More speed, bruh, more speed! Oh shit. Oh my god. What did the killer use to hide her body? Oh, that was close. No! Oh, man. Let's go, question 3. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? Let's bunny hop. Alright.
It's all coming together.
Got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that killer.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music room.
But the killer made a mistake. He accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper. And because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
Killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on it.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the killer is very bold and risky.
Yeah.
Crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
This sounds good.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Chill out, guys. Give me one quick second. Test. Wait a minute. Okay, now it's working.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
It's really a masterpiece.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie.
Yeah.
Not just that, but Hyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
To confuse us when who died. The reason the killer imitated the two victims is in that movie should be able to explain that. I should be able to explain it now.
I see!
The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie is so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
Oh yeah, the shoes.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, shut up. Gundam is fine.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How right. Your words are so right as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Oh.
And he's being annoying again.
Oh, shut up, Soda.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
Bro, I'm sorry, but I think she's right.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Yuko was killed. It's the stepbrothers or the souls, I guess. Yeah, and of course they're both.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yeah!
Even any footprints at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor.
But she was like sitting, so instead.
Instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
What the fuck?
Weak. It doesn't even pierce my heart.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were...
I am telling you to present. Did you see her walk?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Oh, bro. Thanks.
I agree with that.
Please, Gundam, do not make a sword fight now.
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint blood stains on the soles of her slipper.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Yep.
Don't underestimate.
Oh
the
my
power
god,
of
I
the evil
begged
eye.
you to not do a sword fight.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Yeah.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
What?
You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Alright. I'll beat your ass. Let's go. Stepladder. Smudge on the floor? What's a
Saying the
smudge?
blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko?
Oh.
Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Destroyed.
Cut through those words.
Okay, that was easy.
It's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, It'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just to keep concrete evidence from
I have to do something real quick, but I will just set it on auto.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Oh, shut up, Soda.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if her body would have been defenseless in that state.
Alright,
If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
Rip, I just saw one of my wards disappeared.
I see.
Well, that's
So
fucking
that
annoying.
means
Anyways,
there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
oh yeah.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind.
Oh, shut up!
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, just what was that video Hajime saw?
A setup. Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right?
Yeah.
Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
No, it doesn't mean that it's Ibuki.
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
Nah, I don't think
I
so.
don't know anything about that.
Who would have guessed?
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
I still don't think it's a real crime.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then the video Hajime saw was actually live?
Yes.
What time did Hajime see that video?
Before the morning
I saw it at the
announcement.
hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Gyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Make your argument. What do we have here? A lot of accounts. Mikan's account, I don't really remember.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Fujihiko's account. What was Fujihiko's account? That sounds pretty weak.
And what about the others?
Sonia? Alright.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Wrong.
What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Sleeping
Sakura
also
was
is...
afflicted by the disease. If nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
And Fujihiko has an alibi.
We can exclude the sick. And what about the...
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my...
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed
at the motel... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed... That's not...
Aside from those afflicted... If nobody... alibi, then...
Okay, it doesn't count.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before them...
I was totally sleeping in my...
I think everyone at the motel...
So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to... That's not it.
Aside from those afflicted... If nobody has an alibi, Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning... I was totally sleeping. I think everyone... So everyone who stayed... What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to... That's not it.
Aside from those afflicted... If nobody... alibi, then...
I don't understand.
Crap! We can exclude
Wait.
the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Yes, yes.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
I feel so stupid.
We can
Help.
exclude the sick people
Like me and what about the... Right before the morning...
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the...
So everyone who stayed at the motel...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
Monokuma is sus? Yeah, pretty
You can
sure.
exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Well, I'm pretty stupid, so I don't know what to
about
do.
the others?
Yeah, do you have any idea?
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel is doing that.
What the hell?
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Oh yeah,
Not an alibi.
you don't know how Danganronpa works, so you
Aside
don't
from
have
those
an idea
afflicted
too.
by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
But someone has to have an alibi that I can break. Oh my god, I know it.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane,
Wait,
right?
but which of her accounts is it? Is it the one with the heat or the one with not sleeping? Let's go. There's it.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement,
Mm-hmm.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
I could surely try to
So
explain
everyone
it,
who
but
stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
it's kind of complicated,
you
so I'm
guys?
sorry.
I was where I was supposed
But
to
how
be,
are you
my
doing
own
today?
cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
No, that's wrong. Hold on.
I hope you're
Not all
doing
of us are
great
missing an
today.
alibi.
I felt great until now, but this case is kind of hard, you know?
In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Oh, whoa, no,
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
no, I can explain.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Did you have to say that?
Too much info.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
Yes.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
Meaning you're the murderer. Fell into your own trap, huh?
Committing an imitation murder? Is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Maybe.
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much. That's how I feel.
May you explain why you
I
think that
the
way?
killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Is it a trap set by one of us? If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? And the break. Of course, it's the suspend.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. Yes, and here's some chance time. What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Appeal time? The kind-hearted Big Brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. We were whining. Your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. It's too long. It will just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there'd be merchandise opportunities heading your way. No, the merchandise! I'm Usami, magical miracle girl style Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
What are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Alright. Yes, I would like to save. And get back to it.
I'm Nanami. Once again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
The music is just a vibe in this game, I'm telling you.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead.
But it's part of your fault, you know?
No! This definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best. Don't lose to yourself. And don't forget to save frequently.
Yeah, saving is important. Anyways. The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
It suddenly got quiet in here.
Yeah, because we're all stupid, I'm
Did
sorry.
I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Just kill yourself, I don't see the problem.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Yeah, but only 2 murders
If
can
that
occur.
happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Because only 2 people can get killed.
It's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Go cry about it and commit suicide, bitch.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rules.
No, I don't think she's talking
It's
about
not
that.
just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
I still think it's the robot.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Yeah.
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
No.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
Because of a humanoid, that's what Sonia said. Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My four dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Let's go! Why Hiko went to the music window? If that's the key to all this. I need to find out, no matter what the cost. Where is Sonya's alibi?
Why did Kyoko
I mean, account.
go to the music venue? There's no way you'd know that!
There is a way.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
No.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
She went by her own free will. Yeah, that's the key.
Why did she go to the music? There's no way you'd know. Maybe the killer summoned. If that's not, maybe she got abducted. No,
She went of her own free will.
I agree with that.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Diego locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know?
That's not
How
it.
could a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them?
There's no way she got abducted?
Kyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
No, she hid the key.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh, another sword fight.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
No, that's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Oh, I will shut up you, bitch. Alright, Hack. Give me my truth swords. Sonya's account.
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or the killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
Yeah.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no
Advance
reason for
again.
the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her
Oh,
kimono
it
could be
was
that
too late. I
messed
was
up.
too late. I was too
She
late.
fought the killer.
No.
That's the proof she was abducted, right?
No.
My gut is totally right after all.
Ah, so this is the final stage of Akana's argument. She's finally revealed her eyes in the hole. There's clearly a contradiction in what she just said. I need to tell her.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
Huh? Kimono was all messed up. There should be no doubt.
Hold
Huh?
on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
But Sonya's account is... Ah.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up. There's only one reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
Wrong.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Get destroyed.
The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Remember, she couldn't hide her kimono.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Kyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
But you're suspicious now.
The reason her
Remember?
kimono was messed up wasn't because she thought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
You don't have to say that twice.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Oh, whoa, whoa, don't talk to the 4 Dark Devils of Destruction like this, you old fuck.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
She died by tying her kimono.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
A slit.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
And what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Yeah, but we will figure it out, I'm sure. The killer's plan from the beginning, I'm pretty sure we are very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
I have an idea.
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember, there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Yeah.
Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
Okay, Soda, shut up. He has done more than you. No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the over the place as she kept walking around.
It's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talked about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. And why weren't there footprints on the stepladder?
I can prove it with this. She used the stepladder to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
What are you talking about? You're obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito Komada, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder?
It was a setup!
Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video.
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video, and whether or not we can reach that hidden truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there's some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. That I saw, based on everything we know from the debates thus far, should be able to figure out what's strange. I would say it's the light, but I can't reach the light. Okay, just getting close. There's no bloodstain on the letter! Oh my god.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Because it was on the side of the letter. There was like a bloodstain.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital.
Was it was a setup, you
There weren't
stupid
any
fuck!
bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. The stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
A setup?
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
It wasn't the music venue.
And one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue.
It's the hospital.
What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder, that's the only thing that's different, huh? Jackie said that the stepladder was at a different place, but it's the case. The thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of the crime. Is that thing the place where the killer did something? Oh shit. Alright. Hospital. Our first red hospital. Maybe they want me to write F. Okay, that's bad. L O O. Okay. I sounds good. It's not I. It's G. M. It's M. I'm pretty sure it's M. Filming. I feel kind of stupid. It has to be filming, why didn't I accept the N? Okay, let's do it again.
We will never give up.
Filming. Oh, the L, I forgot the L. I don't know. Filming location. Oh my god, was that hard. Help me.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else. What did the killer do to the surveillance camera unit? And did logic dive. Alright. I'm good at logic dive. My life is pretty low, but I'm good at logic dive. Give me more speed, dude! Give me speed! The speed. Question 1. Only the camera. Please give me more speed. Why isn't it speeding? Oh god! Okay, that was bad. Maybe I should slow down a little bit? Or not, alright. Question 2. Particular tempo of the camera at the music venue or the hospital? Music venue. Give me some real speed. Yeah, boy! With the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit! Oh shit, I think that's the wrong one. Oh, it's the right one. Let's go, that's too easy, man, that's too easy.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music video. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They destroyed it.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. Oh my god! It was up on the floor with the really dark room. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? Another possibility is that place inside that building. Logic dive. Oh, Hangman's Gambit. Shit. It's not the staff room. I forgot how the room is called. Oh, C. It's not another O. N. It's N. Conservatory? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what the room was called.
This is my.
Con whatever.
We will never give up.
I think it was conservatory, but I don't know how to write conservatory. Let's just look. Yeah, bye. It isn't listed! Yay! Okay. I know it's in the hospital somewhere, but I forgot how the room was called. Confectionery? No. I will keep that for later. Destroyed that one. Only later we'll need an R. Okay, destroy the F. Maybe I will need the R now. Okay, no. The F. Here, confectionery. I will need the C later. Okay. Conference room. Conference room, yeah. Don't need that. I'm just too good at this game. Look at this. some actual pro gameplay.
Got it!
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what the work was. Like your argument? The curtain.
There's no way the conference and the music venue look.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Yeah.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
They might have tampered with it.
I still can't believe. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Hey, that's... Oh, fuck you.
There's no way the conference and the music venue.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference look like the music venue? Damn it!
There's no way the conference and the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Hanami.
Agreed.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. In
Oh, sorry.
the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense to mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
The candle. Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room.
I can prove it with this! You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. If you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was lightly placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
That is what I was saying from the very beginning. Fuck you.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime.
No, not really.
You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
That is what I was saying from the very fucking beginning.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard this Bayside Cop say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, it was a setup.
That's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue, which means there was a fake somewhere. The fake must have been...
I see!
It was Yoko.
The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So, that's what happened? Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At the moment I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me
But why
was...
did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
to make everyone think I was the killer.
The killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. And if I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Wait, what?
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Bye.